Have you ever noticed, even though you walk every day, your body still feels heavy, your legs feel weak, you sometimes have back or knee pain, your lower belly feels bloated, or your legs swell when you stand too long? You go for a checkup, the doctor says everything is normal, yet you still feel tired, have trouble sleeping, and it seems like your body is slowing down. The problem isn't that you don't exercise, it's that you're moving the wrong way. Most people over 50 choose walking as their main form of exercise, and that's great. But here's what almost no one tells you. Walking doesn't activate the stagnant zones deep inside your body, the areas that control your circulation, immunity, and life energy. And today, I'll share with you an ancient yet simple movement that Western specialists call the frog move. It may actually be more effective than walking for boosting blood flow, cleansing your lymphatic system, and restoring your 50-plus vitality. Before we continue, leave a quick comment. How many minutes do I walk each day? Let's see how many others are just like you. Stimulate deeper circulation. As we age, our organs naturally slow down. Blood and lymphatic fluids don't circulate as efficiently as before, especially in the lower and deeper zones, such as the inner thighs, hips, and lower abdomen, areas often neglected by regular workouts. Many believe walking is enough to enhance circulation, but in truth, walking mostly activates the large muscles of the legs, while the small vessels and deep stabilizing muscles, where blood stagnation often occurs, are barely engaged. That's why, even if you walk daily, you may still feel heavy-legged, cold-footed, or bloated in the lower belly. The frog move is the natural answer to this problem. When performed correctly, your body becomes a biological pump. As you bend forward and inhale deeply through your nose, intra-abdominal pressure rises slightly, gently compressing veins and lymph vessels in the pelvic region. As you raise your hips and exhale, that pressure is released, creating a rhythmic press and release effect that pushes out stagnant blood and draws in fresh, oxygen-rich flow. Just a few cycles of inhale, exhale, lower lift generate a deep internal circulation wave that reaches even the tiniest vessels, nourishing organs such as the kidneys, intestines, and reproductive area. After only a few days of practice, many people report that their body feels warmer, their lower belly lighter, their legs less swollen or numb, and that they sleep more deeply at night. It's as if the blood inside the body has been awakened, flowing smoothly again like a freshly opened stream. Naturally activate the lymphatic system, the body's cleanup highway. Few people realize that besides the circulatory system that carries blood, our bodies also have another essential network, the lymphatic system. If blood delivers nutrients, the lymphatic system acts as the cleaner, collecting waste, toxins, dead cells, and bacteria from tissues. But here's something fascinating. The lymphatic system has no heart to pump it. It depends entirely on muscle contractions, breathing, and natural movement to keep it flowing. That's why, when we sit too long or move too little, lymph flow slows or becomes congested, causing familiar symptoms in people over 50. Mild swelling in the hands or feet upon waking, puffy face, or stiff neck in the morning. Persistent fatigue even after a full night's sleep. The frog move is known among rehabilitation experts as a natural lymphatic pump because it creates a rhythmic pressure gradient in the lower abdomen and groin. where the body's largest clusters of lymph nodes are located. When you lower your body and inhale, lymph nodes in the groin, abdomen, and underarms are gently compressed, like squeezing a sponge full of used water. When you lift your hips and exhale, they expand, drawing in fresh lymph fluid. Each breathing cycle there becomes a precise squeeze and release, cleansing the lymphatic network and enhancing natural detoxification. Amazingly, just a few minutes a day can activate hundreds of mini filters inside your body, the silent protectors against infection, inflammation, and cellular aging. A small Japanese study found that people over 55 who practiced the frog move daily for 4 weeks saw a 30% reduction in leg swelling, better sleep, and a lighter, brighter overall feeling. When your lymph flows freely, your body doesn't just feel healthier, it feels cleaner, clearer, and more alive. The frog move is a natural therapy that strengthens immunity, reduces inflammation, boosts energy, and restores the body's ability to heal itself. Something medication alone can't always do. Build full-body strength without stressing the joints. After 50, one of the biggest frustrations isn't just declining fitness, it's the feeling that your body no longer obeys you. Simple actions like picking something up, climbing a few stairs, or standing after sitting for a while suddenly feel harder. This is a sign that your stabilizer muscles, the small, deep muscles that keep your joints steady, are weakening, forcing your joints to bear the load that muscles should handle. When muscles weaken, joints overwork, leading to pain, stiffness, or even inflammation. The process happens slowly and silently until you realize you've lost your balance and agility. That's where the frog move shines. Unlike high-impact exercises that strain the joints, this movement activates a deep network of muscles around the knees to keep them stable during movement, the hips, which control balance and alignment, the lumbar spine, which bears most of your body weight, and the core, the foundation of strength and stability. When you lower yourself into the frog position, the small muscles around the knees and hips engage to stabilize you. As you lift, the deep core and spinal muscles work together to maintain balance. This happens naturally and smoothly. No jerks, no pressure spikes, no impact. Physical therapists classify this as a closed kinetic chain exercise, meaning all joints move in harmony, sharing the load evenly and reducing the risk of injury or degeneration. That's why the frog move is ideal for people with knee, hip, or mild joint issues, those recovering from surgery, and anyone who wants to build functional strength safely. Beyond muscle tone, the movement also trains neuromuscular coordination, improving your body awareness, balance, and reaction time. After a few weeks, many people say, "I feel steadier on my feet. Climbing stairs is easier, and best of all, I'm no longer afraid of falling." Remember, after 50, true strength isn't about big muscles, it's about stability and fluidity. The frog move doesn't exhaust you. It makes your body stronger, more supple, and smarter with every motion. Micro massage for internal organs. Small moves, deep effects. One of the least known yet most powerful effects of the frog move is its deep influence on the internal organs in the abdomen and pelvis. These include the intestines, liver, bladder, uterus, prostate, and the entire lower digestive system, regions that most exercises can't reach. According to both traditional and modern medical experts, these organs lose elasticity and blood flow with age, especially due to long sitting hours and lack of movement in the lower abdomen. This stagnation leads to poor digestion, toxin buildup, and hormonal imbalance. The frog move counteracts that through a rhythmic cycle of compression and release, producing a natural micro-massage effect. Here's how it works. When you lower your body, the abdominal organs are gently compressed, increasing intra-abdominal pressure. When you raise your hips and exhale, that pressure eases, allowing fresh blood and lymph to flow freely through the intestines, liver, and pelvic cavity. This press and release motion works like squeezing and releasing a sponge, flushing out trapped gases and fluids while stimulating cellular metabolism. Physiologically, this promotes intestinal peristalsis, aiding digestion, relieving constipation, bloating, and heaviness. For women, it improves pelvic circulation, helping ease lower back tension and menopausal discomfort. For men, it enhances blood flow around the prostate, supporting urinary and reproductive health. A 2022 study from Japan's Institute of Rehabilitative Medicine found that just 10 minutes of frog move practice daily for 3 weeks improved bowel movement efficiency by 40%, reduced bloating, and induced a feeling of abdominal relaxation. In addition, this gentle internal massage activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural rest and repair mode. As a result, it reduces stress, stabilizes heart rhythm, and promotes deeper sleep. In short, the frog move is more than a physical exercise. It's a holistic internal air routine, cleansing the organs, calming the mind, and reviving life energy naturally.
Relieve varicose veins and leg swelling. Awaken your second heart. After 50, one of the most persistent problems is poor blood circulation in the legs. Many notice their legs swell easily, veins bulge, or feel numb and heavy after standing for a long time. This isn't just cosmetic. It's a clear sign that the venous system is weakening and blood isn't efficiently returning to the heart. In the human body, blood from the lower limbs must fight gravity to move upward. The heart acts as the main pump, but for the legs, we also have a second heart, the calf muscles. When they contract, they compress deep veins and push blood upward. If they weaken, blood stagnates, leading to swelling, varicose veins, and chronic fatigue. The frog move is one of the safest and most natural ways to activate this second heart without high impact. By balancing on the balls of your feet, with heels slightly lifted, the calf muscles work continuously to stabilize your body. As you lower and lift your heels rhythmically with the breath, they contract and release in cycles, pumping venous blood upward and draining lymphatic fluid from tissues, reducing swelling and leg heaviness. Unlike intense exercises, the frog move distributes load evenly through tendons, ligaments, and small stabilizers around the ankles and knees, improving circulation gently yet effectively. Regular practice also enhances vascular elasticity, preventing varicose veins, especially in postmenopausal women or older adults who sit or stand for long periods. Studies in musculoskeletal rehabilitation show that just 10 minutes of heel raise exercises daily can cut swelling and coldness in the feet by up to 50% within 3 weeks. Combined with deep breathing, oxygen delivery improves, nourishing cells and clearing CO2 more efficiently. Over time, many older adults report that their skin tone on the legs brightens, veins fade, and they no longer feel numb or cold when the weather changes. That's solid evidence that both the venous and lymphatic systems have recovered and rebalanced, the second heart truly awakened. In essence, The frog move not only strengthens and lightens your legs, but also prevents the hidden consequences of poor circulation, a silent cause of fatigue, pain, and energy loss in people over 50. Keeping blood flowing freely is the secret to lasting vitality and longevity, and the frog move delivers that naturally, gently, and deeply. Safe practice guide, gentle yet powerful. One of the best things about the frog move is that it requires no equipment, no gym, and no intense strength. Anyone can start safely at home, as long as you do it correctly and mindfully. Before starting, choose a quiet, stable, well-ventilated space. You may stand near a chair or wall for support. Avoid practicing right after eating or when overly tired. Take a moment to relax and breathe first. How to do it. 1. Start in position. Stand upright, feet slightly wider than shoulder width. Lift your heels slightly, shifting your weight to the balls of your feet. Open your knees outward in a V shape. Keep your back straight. Hands can rest lightly on thighs, a chair, or a wall. 2. Main movement. Inhale deeply through your nose as you slowly lower your body, feeling gentle compression in your abdomen and hips. Exhale through your mouth as you lift your hips, releasing tension in the shoulders and neck. Keep the motion smooth, rhythmic, and wave-like. No jerking, no forcing yourself too low. 3. Recommended duration. Beginners, 5 to 10 repetitions, once or twice per day. Intermediate, 15 to 20 repetitions, or 2 to 3 short sessions daily, morning, afternoon, evening. Each session only takes 5 to 10 minutes, yet consistent practice shows noticeable results within 1 to 2 weeks. Breathe, the heart of the movement. Breathing is the soul of the frog move. Without mindful breathing, you're only training muscles, not circulation. Remember, inhale deeply through your nose as you go down, letting the air fill your belly and gently press your organs. Exhale slowly through your mouth as you rise, feeling tension and pressure release from your body. When done correctly, breathing maximizes lymph flow, relaxes muscles, and calms the nervous system. Safety tips. If you have knee, hip, or back issues, reduce your range of motion. Lower only halfway and move slowly. Keep your spine neutral. Avoid rounding or twisting abruptly. If you feel dizzy or tense, stop. Take a few gentle breaths and sit down. Wear loose, comfortable clothing and avoid cold or drafty environments. Best times to practice. Morning, right after waking up, to warm the body and activate circulation. Evening, about 30 minutes before bedtime, to relax the organs, ease lymph pressure, and promote deeper sleep. With consistency, after just 7 to 10 days, you'll feel lighter, warmer, and more balanced. Your legs will feel strong, your belly softer, your sleep deeper, and your mornings fresher. The frog move doesn't rely on speed or force, only correct rhythm, gentle awareness, and daily repetition. That's the secret to rejuvenating your circulation, restoring your energy, and caring for your body from the inside out, naturally and sustainably. Walking keeps you healthy, but the frog move helps you live deeper. Deep in your blood flow, deep in your lymph, and deep in your life energy. At 50 plus, the goal isn't to move more, it's to move right. If you want to improve total wellness, relieve pain, boost circulation, and sleep better, try the frog move today. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell to receive more natural, science-based, and safe exercises for people over 50. Because a healthy life always begins with the right small movements.